Welcome to part 13 of Adobe Illustrator 0 to Hero Complete course. So far in this course, the techniques covered are important building blocks to techniques we will learn later. But there are many more things we have not covered which could be useful to you. One very important thing to do as you are learning Illustrator is to play. Try different things, find out what different tools do. It does not take long to sample a tool and see what it does, and if you mess up, just go to Edit, Undo. Although I hope you are using the keyboard shortcut for that by now, which is Ctrl+Z. There are many things in Illustrator that are self-explanatory, like the line tool. Try it or see if you can figure out the keys that let you edit points as you draw them with the pen tool. There are several techniques in Illustrator that make dealing with shapes a bit easier. You have probably figured out by now that those little blue circles that appear near your shapes do things when you drag them. If you have not noticed them, make a rectangle and look again. These are called live corners, and you can change the way they behave both by dragging them and by using the transform control. More transform controls can be accessed by clicking the ellipses near the bottom right hand side. There are many techniques that you might find very useful but do not need to be covered here. Try some of the other tools. With the pencil tool, you can vary the smoothness of a line you draw by double clicking on the tool itself to bring up the options. And you can use this very same pencil tool to edit shapes you have already made. You might also find it handy to put your direct selection tool right over a line between 2 points to change its location or curve. Related to this is the curvature tool, which is sort of like the anchor point tool but converts points from corner to smooth and vice versa by double clicking on the point. Try drawing with it clicking or double clicking as you go. You can also use this same tool to do some basic editing of points and even adding points, all without those annoying anchor handles. This tool is easy but limited in what it can do. Then again, you might prefer making drawings with the tool and then editing using the other techniques. While looking for tools and techniques that might be useful for you, remember that the most important thing to learn is the making and editing of simple shapes using the pen tool and its associated editing tools. Don't take the easy way out and skip this. Instead, practice and go over the steps here again until you learn how to draw vector shapes. Remember that you can't break Illustrator by pushing the wrong button. The worst you can do is mess up the document that you are working on, and it would be hard to do that if you make it a habit of saving frequently. That is a good habit. Using the document grid to get exactly equal length, make a line with 5 corner points. Copy this line and convert the upper point into curve points. Copy this line again and reflect it directly below the original. Connect both shapes to make one enclosed shape, then fill with gray color, using a vertical guide or guides to get a perfect shape. Make a drop with one corner anchor point and one curve anchor point. Copy the drop shape and scale it to exactly half its size. Rotate and copy this drop at exactly 90-degree interval. Make a square and rotate it exactly 45 degrees and center the group of drops within it to make the design as shown. On a horizontal letter size page, draw various fruits, vegetables using the pen tool and editing points as needed. Think about how you would make the shapes using colored paper you cut out. Doing it in Illustrator is much the same. Arrange these, adding colors and any other design element if you would like. Try to make your entire page a pleasing composition. Find logos for your favorite companies. Remake them the best you can using Illustrator. Also check this website. There are hundreds of logos here that you can download Illustrator version. Open them up and see how they are made. Modify them to see what you can get. That's all in our part 13 of Adobe Illustrator 0 to Hero Complete course, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. By the way, if you have not seen our earlier videos, please take a look. This course is especially designed for those who are brand new to Adobe Illustrator. It covers everything in full detail. Link is given in the description and first comment. Please subscribe if you want to master in Adobe Illustrator. So I will see you in part 14.